A lot of bad language in this video. Hello! Trying to move my Del Sol. What's up, guys? It's Brad from OldSols. It's Saturday, March 2nd, I believe. I'm up at the shop, the barn, whatever you guys want to call it. There's a lot's been going on here, and we need to get into what's going on with my blue Del Sol. It's been a hot minute. A lot of things have happened. Got to explain it. So let's get into this vlog. About, let's say, oh, that door won't closed. What in the world? Oh, that shit's frozen. Okay, so about 2 weeks ago, my buddy who's been living at this house that has this awesome like horse barn that we've got his first gen Ram. That's his big old engine he's building. Here's his cab, my Del Sol VTEC that I'm redoing, and my blue Del Sol that I just got. You might notice it's taken apart because his sister gave him 2 weeks to move and for us to get the stuff out of here. So that kind of sucks. Life happens sometimes. It's not what I wanted to have planned for this blue Del Sol, but it's a part out officially now. I've got the doors out, just kind of opening everything up. The whole interior is mostly out, as you can see. I mean, I'm just ripping this thing apart. And the more that I rip it apart, the more that I find out that this car is just, it would have been really hard for me to completely redo. There's just so much rust. There's so much nasty things on this car. Like, I took a hammer to this rear quarter panel. Like, pretty much, I think the whole entire car has been completely redone because of an accident at some point. I mean, there's just crazy amounts of rust here. Rust all the way down. Rust at the door seals. The front end is all bashed in. The motor doesn't work. I mean, the other side is kind of the same way. Just crazy amounts of rust. But that's what happens, guys. Sometimes things just don't work out. I would have loved to have redone this, but we got to get these cars out of here. I don't have room for this blue Del Sol. I'm getting the most out of here that I can. All the seals, all the stuff that just people are always looking for. It's going to go up on the OldSols forum, and hopefully you guys can use some of it. Hopefully Kent and Chris, the other two guys in OldSols, can use some of these parts, and that's kind of what's going to happen to it. So my wife doesn't like it, but all this stuff's coming back to the house. So basically, we're going to take the shell of this to the scrapyard, and everything else is coming back to my house. Yikes. But that is what it is. So, yeah, that's an update with that. So I've been so super slammed. We've been having to clean out all of our tools, all of our stuff. We had to move his house. It literally hasn't hit like 20 degrees in the last 2 weeks here in Nebraska. It's like 10 degrees right now, and we're going to get snow this evening. So I haven't had a chance to film. I haven't had a chance to do much of anything would help him move. And I pretty much needed to help him move just because he let me have all my things here, and that was awesome this winter. But I wouldn't have felt right if I didn't help him move. So we've been super slammed, super busy, but today I got a full day until it starts snowing here at like 5 to rip into this guy. Might just be a quick little time-lapse video after this of just taking apart some things on this blue Del Sol, but yeah. Too much fun. We can't get the cars out of here because there's about 15 inches of snow outside of here, and there's no way we're rolling this big old chassis out. My car sits so low that we can't get it out either. and that's got to go up onto a trailer to the scrapyard. So I don't know when we're going to be able to get our cars out of here, to be honest with you guys. His sister's kind of mad at us, but I don't know. There's just nothing we can do. We literally can't move the cars, and she's just going to have to deal with it and yell at us some more. So it is what it is. But all right, that's enough rambling from me. I was super excited about this blue Del Sol, but like I said, life happens, guys. You kind of have to change gears, adjust what you're doing. If anything, I'm going to have windows, side windows. I mean, literally, I'm going to rip all this apart, and it's going to be on a big old Excel sheet or list up on the OldSols forum. So that's kind of what we're doing there. And prices are not going to be expensive, guys. Like, I'm not in this to like, oh, Targa seals $100. No, fuck that. That's so stupid. They don't need to be $100. Like, $20, you guys can pay for shipping, and I'll just ship them out for you. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing with all this stuff. I'm going to be using some stuff for my other one. Like these seats that were in here, they were way nicer than my seats in the green VTEC. So I'm going to use those. Yeah, so I don't know. Ramble. But yeah, now let's get into the time lapses. All right, guys, thanks for listening to what I have to say and the plans for the blue Del Sol. And hopefully I'll have the green one back at my house shortly when all the snow melts and we can finally get going on this thing, get it ready for paint. So that'll be super exciting, and the weather warms up. So, all right, so I got one door completely ripped apart. The reason why I'm not going to keep this door is it's fine on the outside. The door handle is completely busted, like doesn't even work. But on the inside, like, I don't even know how this happens. Like, what do you do to smash the inside of the door frame? Like, I don't get that at all. So this door, completely junk. So that one is going to the scrap pile, along with my old hood. A tree fell on the old hood. I swapped the blue one to my VTEC model, and that's going to be the hood for that one. My valve cover here is going to @FunTech on Instagram. He's already called dibs on that. I don't really want it. I'm going to take the battery, and I don't know what all I'm going to take from this. I honestly don't. I don't even fucking care. We'll see. I don't know. That might be the last thing we do, is the engine stuff before it actually goes. Because I don't think the AC is the same for the B series. I don't have an AC in mind, but I don't think it's the same air conditioning system, unfortunately. So, I don't know. We'll see. But now I'm just going to work on getting all these seals. I want every single seal out of this car. So, I got the window out, the window trim, all the seals. The mirror, unfortunately, since it's an S model, is not a power mirror, but I guess I'll have backups if anything happens to it. Yeah, so that's one door. I got another door. Like, it would be fine if there wasn't this goddamn, like, dent in it. Like, what the hell, bro? What happened to this freaking car? So frustrating when people don't take care of their Del Sols. But I'm going to do the same thing for this one. And I don't think I'm keeping this door either, because on the outside of this door is a big fucking dent right in that door. I don't know. I might keep this one. We'll see. Ashley's gonna be so mad at me because it's all coming back to our house. all the batteries are completely dead in my phone and my GoPro because it's so cold in here. I can't keep anything warm. I got heaters warming up my phone, and I need to put the GoPro down here too, but got the whole trunk taken off, got all the seals, got the rear A-pillars, working on the inside now. Guys, I don't know how to get this rear window out. Like, there was like 20 10 millimeter bolts and some 12 millimeter bolts, and like, this thing doesn't fucking come off. Oh, it's so cold, and it's miserable. There's got to be some kind of glue or freaking something. I also don't know like what these are screwed into. I think that's it, but man, this thing just won't come off. My nose is running. I got a cold or something else, but oh boy, I'm over this. Okay, I figured out this rear panel is just super tough adhesive. Like, I don't know if you can see it down there, but yeah, it's just on there super tight. All I want out of this whole thing is just this window. That's all I want. So if I break something, I don't really care. I just want this rear window because they're expensive. The other cool part about me kind of taking this whole thing apart is I literally get to see how everything goes in, how it all comes apart, and it'll help me on my VTEC model over there, just so I kind of know, like, oh, don't like rip on this, don't screw anything up taking this apart. So that's what I'm doing. Good learning experience. If you guys can ever get a cheap Honda like this, remember, this was $200. Totally worth me ripping this apart for $200 because I'm just kind of learning as I go. I would never probably do any of this on my other Honda just because I've got like a million hours into it. I'm being super careful with it. I don't want to fuck anything up. But yeah, this is super cool watching me kind of tear this thing apart. So even though I don't like doing this to Honda del Sols, because this one, unfortunately, it's going to end up at a scrapyard somewhere, and that's just one less Honda out here. But there's nothing else I can do. Like, I got to get rid of it. It's just got to go. So woohoo! I got it out. Motor and all. That's exciting. That's good to have. There's so much awesome things that you can like remove off these. These are the little door sensors right here. They don't work on my car. I've had to purchase these on eBay for like $50. Good to have an extra set of these. And when I mean I'm taking everything, like I'm taking this, I'll take the ECU. Gotta do some work on the dash here. I gotta leave the shifter because I gotta get this out of here. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Alright, so I got all the air vents out, the cluster out. These fucking visors, they used like star-shaped screws. Like, god damn it, I don't have those. I have it at my house. I have to bring that up because I do want those just to have an extra one. I got the mirror off. This climate control unit, the screw up there won't come undone. Boy, I tell you what, I'm sick of this Del Sol. Alright, got the ECU out. Got all the bolts out. Now I'm going to see how do you rip out this dash. I don't really know. I hope I can not break it and save it because it'd be great to have. The 95s have the airbag. This matches mine completely, so if anything happens to my dash, I'll have an extra one. Hopefully we can rip it out, but my pile is growing. Like I said earlier, Ashley's not going to be happy. Holy shit, guys, an hour later, I got it. I did it. I got the dash out. Holy fucking Luya. But I got everything from the inside that I want. Okay. We're out from the OldSols. Peace.